It has been a while since Disney's Encanto was first released in theaters all over the world, yet the hype of the movie doesn't appear to be dying down anytime soon. Well, we watched the movie multiple times to be able to point out all of the tiny secrets that can in no way be spotted upon first viewing. And that's what we're here to help you with. So stay with us while we reveal all the secrets you totally might have missed in Disney's Encanto. Colombian representation. Colombia is a country filled with people who come from numerous ethnic backgrounds. Not only that, each region of the country has their own culture that they like to celebrate and express in their own unique ways. So in the film, we can also see a very diverse population, as well as distinct forms of ethnic and cultural expression. The movie showcases the heritage of the Colombian Pacific, Colombian Caribbean, as well as the Colombian Andean territories. The representation of the Latino culture is not only manifested through the movie, but it has been displayed in the most respectful and courteous of manners. The inclusivity that is shown in the film is definitely highly appreciated in the modern day and age. The movie has represented the different ethnicities coexisting in Colombia through the Madrigal family as well, as you may have noticed that all members of the family have different skin tones, which range from light to dark. The members of the family also have distinct hair textures, some having natural curls, while others with their wavy as well as straight locks. The uniqueness and natural beauty of the Latino society has excellently been portrayed throughout the film. The secrets hidden in every character's outfits. We shouldn't be surprised at this point that Disney decided to give deeper meaning to the outfits that the characters in the movie had on. Let's see how many you were able to notice, beginning with Mirabel's skirt. If you look closely, it gives small nods to all of the members of her family. Try to see if you can spot a candle for Abuela Alma or flowers for Isabel. Maybe you'll find a sun in there to represent Peppa, animals for Antonio, or even a chameleon for Camilo. Speaking of Camilo, his name sounds like chameleon because he has shape-shifting abilities. And with a lot more subtlety, his poncho actually has a design on it which kind of looks like the outline of a chameleon. Isabella's dress, you may or may not have realized that it is actually patterned in the style of flower petals. They've done that since her gift includes making flowers bloom whenever and wherever she pleases. To make things more interesting, the neckline of her dress is richly decorated with orchids, which, if you didn't know, is the national flower of Colombia. Well, more accurately, it's Cattleya trinea orchids, which are actually the same color as, you guessed it, Isabella's dress. Just like Mirabel, Papa Augustine's outfit also shows who the three most important people are in his life, his loving daughters. He wears a flower in his vest's front pocket to represent Isabella, and his socks both bear symbols related to his other two daughters, weight symbols for Luisa on one, and embroidery, like Mirabel's outfit, on the other. Other secrets hidden in clothing. If you take a closer look at Alma's maroon dress, you'd be able to spot a pattern on it that looks an awful lot like the mountains where Casita or the Madrigal family's home is. Since she is the matriarch of the Madrigal family, it makes sense that her outfit would have the pattern. Julieta, the eldest daughter of Alma and Pedro and mother to Isabella, Luisa, and Mirabel, sports a mortar and pestle on her outfit, which is a tool used to grind different ingredients for cooking. Not only is this the representation of how she has the ability to heal people with her cooking, it is also a very motherly thing to have. Being the eldest child, she is used to being protective of her younger siblings as well. Speaking of younger siblings, Dolores on her blouse has a pattern which looks quite like sound waves. We suspect it has to do with her gift of enhanced hearing. We have another secret related to Dolores and Bruno that is probably going to blow your minds, but we'll talk about it in a moment. Coming back to the outfits, the hem of Luisa's skirt has a design like weights because she has the gift of incredible strength. Peppa, on the other hand, has the ability to impact and change the weather. So to depict that, she is shown wearing sun-shaped earrings throughout. Gave us Princess Stella from Winx Club vibes, to be honest. And for Antonio, since his gift includes being able to talk to animals, the present that Mirabel gives to him to get him to come out from under his bed is packed inside a box with lots of animals on it. some of which he meets after he gets his gift. And even though he isn't shown to wear it in the film, the vest he has on in one of the posters for the movie has animals on it. The cloak that Bruno wears has hourglasses on it near the edges, which represents his gift of being able to see into the future through time. Every other Bruno secret. Speaking of Bruno, since Mirabelle has every family member's symbols on her outfit, it's worth mentioning that the glasses she wears are the same shade of green as the color green that represents Bruno, to give a nod to her connection to him, because both of them are seen as outcasts in the family. Bruno's eyes turn green when he is having a vision. Mirabelle has green glasses around her eyes, you know? In fact, the color green has a very deep connection to Bruno's character. Green actually displays the character's moral ambiguity throughout the movie, and Mirabelle's skirt is the color green too. So is her bedroom. Maybe it implies that she is the one to eventually solve the mystery of her missing uncle. Oh, and in the movie's poster, you can actually spot Bruno hiding in the background, but he is hidden extremely well, so it doesn't actually spoil the movie. As for the secret about Bruno and Dolores, before we are shown Bruno and his rats on screen, there's a scene where Dolores mentions she hears rats talking in the walls and says that they are worried about the magic. It just goes to show that maybe Dolores had been using her gift unconsciously and hearing Bruno the entire time. Dolores also mentions that she hears Bruno in the song We Don't Talk About Bruno, the yellow butterflies. We can see butterflies throughout the film. The butterflies, specifically the yellow ones, are a cultural cornerstone in Colombian society. They are thought to be a symbol of joy and happiness, imagination, and of course, beauty and good fortune. You might have noticed that they appeared in the film during scenes where characters, especially Mirabelle, find resolution to whatever has been troubling them. There is even a butterfly pattern on Mirabelle's top, which is shown as a nod to the Madrigal family, and in the bigger picture, Colombia. Butterflies are present throughout the film, if not overtly, then through patterns. The pattern is also all over the casita, as well as on Abuela's candle. It even appears on the walls of the nursery, which we all know is a significant room for Mirabelle. Oh, and you can also spot a butterfly on the chatelaine that Alma always has on her, including a key and a watch. The butterflies also go with the theme that the movie appears to have about significant transformations. The many pop culture references. Isabella's introduction includes her swinging on a floral vine, and her mannerisms are reminiscent of Rapunzel from Disney's Tangled, who uses her long locks to swing about trees and jump down from her high tower, etc. The song The Family Madrigal appears to be wildly inspired by the song Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and if you look closely, both songs had served the purpose of introducing the viewers to the characters and the town they lived in. The next one's actually something Disney is known for having done multiple times in other films too. Mickey Mouse appears several times in the movie. Just as Isabella's song begins, she conjures up a cacti plant which takes the shape of Mickey, with one large circle with two smaller ones on top. Another Mickey shape appears for a brief second as Mirabelle dances past her parents. Some of the magical glitter in front of them creates the familiar shape of his head once again. Antonio's room gives a very Jungle Book vibe. Bruno's song after his return pays homage to Elsa's Let It Go from the movie Frozen, and he even uses the lyrics "Let it snow, let it go" while sprinkling salt over himself that looks kinda like Elsa shooting snow out of her hands. When children walk into Antonio's room, we get to experience a very Doctor Who moment as they comment on how it looks bigger on the inside. This phrase has been used multiple times by people upon entering the TARDIS on the popularly iconic show. And how can we forget the Titanic reference? During the song Surface Pressure, there's an obvious nod to the film, and we also see three donkeys play music during the crash, representing the musicians in Titanic who kept playing until the ship went under. That's a wrap for this video. Did we miss any secrets hidden in the movie? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.